Shares of E-Trade Financial. That's the stock we referred to, down nearly 9% over the past month. But options traders are betting a bit on a rebound. Jon and Pete, I can't go to Shoney's Najairan, joining us now at the Telestrator. Jon, you're up first.
Thank you, Brian. You know, these guys made a really smart move a couple of years ago, Brian. In fact, they bought the company that Pete and I founded, Trade Monster. That was a really good move. Full disclosure, I own it again now, and I own it because of call activity. Today, the stock at about 56 bucks a share, give or take. They come scrambling in and they buy the 60 calls. They sell a call above it, so in other words, call vertical spread, and they do that out in November, Brian. They traded a lot of these calls. As you can see, normal volume is like that, maybe 1,000 contracts. Today, they trade 5,000 at this one strike, like that. I'm following along with it. I'll probably be in this a month to a month and a half. Second trade, Axalta. If you don't know what these guys do, it's coatings for everything from trucks on up to other institutional applications for it. And this one, they're buying October calls. So a little shorter term, stock's up 40 cents, just under 30 bucks a share. They're buying the 34 calls, I believe, in October. There it is, OCT34s. And again, over 10,000 of these, Brian. It's a million share equivalent. Wow. That's why I bought this one as well. I'll be in it somewhere around 30 days, and then I'll take profits. I hope.
That's a big move for the former paint business of DuPont. That's DuPont's former paint business.
It's a spin-off out of there, and it's the...
Look at that jump. Wow.
Yep, the coatings.
All right, Pete, you got two technology names you're looking at.
I'm going to start off with FireEye. Now, we've had activity in here not that terribly long ago, Brian. They were exactly right. They hit it. They're talking about cybersecurity. You can see where the stock's trading right now. They were buying the calls just up above this, the last week expiring of this month. September 28th, they're buying these upside calls, the 16.5, so you can see how many they got there. It started off at 5,100 when I first sent it to our guys. They were trading for around 30 or 40 cents. Those are starting to get closer and closer to 7,000 of these. I own these calls. Obviously, they're going to expire in about a week and a half, so it's going to be very short term. This is a very short term trade, but I like what we're seeing in FireEye. I think it actually breaks out to the upside. Now, the next one. We still got incredible activity in Intel. I talked about it on Monday. We had the first week in November expiring, the November 2nd expiring 46 calls. 9,000 of those were bought on Monday. Well, today, what are they doing? They're buying the 47 calls in Intel as well. So they're really starting to pile in more and more. They're going for the no 47s. You can see this. It was about 8,200 of those, a very complex call spread, but it actually was a very bullish spread when you really pull everything out. Stock was right around with the levels where it is right now, but you can see that's some big numbers. People are coming in for Intel. I own the stock. I added to the stock last week. I think it's ready to break out.